Hi, I'm Amy, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how you can be a little bit more environmentally friendly in your life with a few easy tips. This is Cheese, she's my dog. So the first thing I want to talk about is the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. This is a very ancient yogic text, and I'm not going to explain anything about it because you can look at this in your own time. It's very tasty too. So something that Patanjali recommends as his first step in the yogic path are the yamas. And the yamas are 5 recommendations for the way you can live your life more ethically. But this has got me thinking about, is what I'm doing in my daily life harming other people, harming the environment? So I've just tried to think of some ways that I can be a little bit more environmentally friendly. You've got all the classic ways of being environmentally friendly, like try not to use that much plastic and try not to use too much energy and water. But what else could we be doing that might help the environment? The first thing I want to talk to you about is poo-poo bags. We live in a neighbourhood where there's loads and loads and loads of dogs, and their dogs probably poo 2 or 3 times a day. So just imagine if even in this little neighbourhood, if everybody started to use eco-friendly poo bags, compostable poo bags, recyclable poo bags, things that don't stick around in the environment for years and years, what a difference that would make. So most people use poo bags like this, we just don't really give it a second thought. And so if everybody's using these all the time, imagine how much plastic is sticking around in our environment, and the amount of times you see pictures of plastic washing up on the oceans on Facebook and landfill filled with plastic is really not good. So I thought to myself, how can I be a little bit more environmentally friendly? I did a search on Amazon and I found these poo bags, or they're actually called poop bags on Amazon, which is quite funny. And they are eco-friendly because they're biodegradable poo bags. They look like this, and they have quite a nice smell as well, and perfect for any size of dog. I'll put the Amazon link below so that you can have a look, but there are obviously other brands available. This is just the one that we decided to choose. And they even come with this really cute little, so you can get your poo bags out. Another thing it comes with is a free poo bag dispenser that you can actually attach to your lead, so that's quite good as well. These were $11.99 for like 390, so that's quite good. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is clothes. And obviously one of the best things that you can possibly do is to buy your clothes from charity shops, because not only are you helping that charity, you're also going to be recycling and reusing those clothes. So less clothes going into landfill. I found these really lovely shoes in a shop for just £4. So you can really get some nice things, and they look brand new and they feel great. So that's a really good option. Another option, if you want to buy new clothes, I've been looking online for some eco-friendly brands, and these clothes arrived today from a brand called The People Tree. So everything is environmentally friendly and sustainable, and also everything is fair trade as well, so it's fair on the people who are making the clothes. I got my delivery today, which was very exciting. And I have this lovely dress. It also explains on the label where it's come from, and Cheese likes it too, which companies they've partnered with to make the dresses. This long grey dress cost £45, and this dress cost £30, and those were both in the sale. So it is obviously more expensive than your standard high street clothing brands, but that's because they don't cut corners, they don't do things on the cheap. They make sure that all of the products are organic, it's environmentally friendly, they're not using chemicals, and that the people are being treated well as well. So that's the reason why it costs a little bit more. So when the clothes arrive, they also come in eco-friendly packaging. This packaging is biodegradable, and even the package that it's delivered in is made out of recycled materials and is recyclable. The next thing I'm going to talk about is your toilet roll. So we've spoken about what to do when your dog goes to the toilet, but how could you change just a very small thing in your life to help the environment a little bit? I've started buying 100% recycled toilet paper, and you can get this from your local supermarket. The one bad thing about this that I've noticed is that the packaging it comes in is not recyclable. So if you do know any other brands that do all 100% recycled paper and recyclable packaging, then please let me know, and you can put your comments down below. So this paper It is a tiny bit more expensive than your average paper, but really if you want to be helping the environment, then it's not that much of a splurge. I'm going to be sticking with the hygiene theme here and going to be talking about sanitary towels. So at the end of my last period, I looked in our bathroom bin and thought, oh my God, that's so much plastic. What can I be doing to cut down on that plastic? First, I'm just going to show you a regular sanitary towel, and obviously these are the conventional ones. Cheese is going to have a sniff around and show you what she thinks of it. I'm just going to open the sanitary towel and show you that you've got plastic on the packaging, you've got plastic here. The sanitary towel itself is made of plastic, and it's got chemicals and things that it's made with to make it smell nice and all sorts. So I did a little bit of research and found that there are sanitary towels that are organically made, they don't have any chemicals on, and it's actually what sometimes is recommended for women who are very sensitive there and they can't wear the regular pads. And what a great idea as well, because you buy some disposable pads and apparently if you look after them very well, then they last for about 5 years. It might sound a bit unorthodox, it might sound a bit gross, but as long as you're washing them well, and you can do that in boiled water, you can put them in a gentle wash in your washing machine. Then as long as you're washing them well, then it's perfectly hygienic. This brand, I did a little bit of research into it and found that it was the most highly recommended. And you can get these also on Amazon. It's almost £18 for 3 pads, and you probably need to invest in a few more, but it depends on your body and what you need. They come in a very cute little box, and then you get a little bag as well. And in here you can keep your 3 pads in. So I'm just going to show you because it's a really pretty design. You can get plain ones, you can get different designs, and then it opens up like this. So this is obviously once you've finished with the pad. If you are out and about, you can fold it back up. So if you open it like this, that's your pad. It's super soft, really, really soft. And the outside is very silky as well. And then, so you do up 2 poppers, like so, and then it just sits there nicely on your pants very comfortably until you need to change it. Another thing that you can think about doing, and this may be for you, this may not be something you want to try, and that's totally fine, is you can try a kind of new craze called moon cups. And these come in a couple of different sizes, and you can also get deals where you get some for free because they can be a little bit expensive to invest in first off. And then you just use these in a similar way you would a tampon, but they're obviously reusable. So you pop it in and it collects the blood, and then obviously when you're finished, you just give it a good wash, and then that's perfectly hygienic as well. It does take a few months to get used to, but then once you're used to it, it's also a way for you to reduce your use of pads. The next thing I'm going to talk about is your reusable cups and coffee mugs, that kind of thing. Probably most of you have a reusable mug of some type, and I'm just going to show you one that I really, really love. I love this brand. So this is Life Factory, and I've loved this brand ever since my roommate bought me one of these a few years ago. These bottles are made of glass, so you can store hot and cold drinks in there, and obviously that reduces your need to use disposable cups and plastic bottles. So then you can have your drink in there all day. You can put whatever you want in there to infuse your drink. And yeah, they're just really good, really sturdy bottles, and I would very highly recommend it. So the last final little tip that I've got for you is that we were kind of thinking, oh, do we need to buy, if we've got the biodegradable poo bags, should all of our plastic bags be biodegradable? And of course the answer is yes, but then we thought, why are we using bin bags and bin liners all the time? Why don't we just wash our bins after every time we throw away our rubbish? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to stop using plastic bags to line our bins. We're just going to wash our bins, and that's one last little tip that you can do. So if you've got any more hints and tips for what we can be doing to reduce our plastic use and to reduce our impact on the environment, please let me know. I would love to hear what you guys do. Please leave a comment in the boxes below. Thank you.